People, welcome back to Global Happenings City. We're so excited to have you again. There's still a lot of dispute, or call it disagreement, among IPOB and the supporters of Simon Ekpa over his commitment towards realization of Biafra independence and also the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Right now, there's a fresh allegation, or call it fresh accusation, they are bringing up against Simon Ekpa, who is known to be a very committed disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We're going to be looking at these and also some of the comments of Nigerians in respect to these. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our news. Now, according to the news, the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB has accused Simon Ekpa of working with politicians, the Department of State Services, military authorities, and others to destabilize southeast Nigeria. The Finland-based Nigerian and his autopilot group had declared Thursday, May 26, which is today, as sit at home for the people of the region despite its cancellation by IPOB. Ekpa, a self-proclaimed disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, rose to prominence in July 2021 after he was announced as the lead broadcaster of Radio Biafra. Speaking exclusively with our reporter on Thursday, my powerful IPOB spokesperson said Ekpa was never a member of the group. Powerful accused him of working with politicians and security agencies to kill innocent citizens of Biafra, snatch their cars, and kidnap our people in order to collect ransom. He said some of those working with Ekpa were criminals sacked by IPOB for not abiding by the group's rule. Simon Ekpa, according to Ima Powerful, he said Simon Ekpa is not an IPOB member since the beginning. I have said it several times. What he is doing is to settle his paymasters. Do Simon Ekpa and his autopilot initiate or observe sit at home or any program in the struggle? They only cash out on programs initiated by IPOB leadership and DOS. He always mobilized criminals to be killing innocent citizens of Biafra, they snatch cars and kidnap our people and collect ransom. Asked if Ekpa is the one in charge of UGM troubling the region, the IPOB spokesperson said, "We don't know anything about UGM, but we are aware that Simon Ekpa recruited criminals with the support of politicians and Nigerian government and its security agencies, especially DSS, DMI, and NIA intelligence, to do something that helps them to have false evidence to call IPOB terror group in the world. Those he recruited are the criminal IPOB leadership and ESN, Eastern Security Network commanders, sacked because they are not in the same line with IPOB. In ESN, if you do whatever that is not with the struggle, you will be removed. And if IPOB sack them, Simon Ekpa will employ them and give them money to kill our people. It's high time people rose up to deal with him and his co-travelers. It's more than 9 years IPOB was formed by Nnamdi Kanu, and IPOB never kidnap, kill, nor take advantage of anybody. It's unfortunate that these short-term man started killing our people." Wow, that's a very serious accusation coming up against Simon Ekpa. You know, Simon Ekpa has been at the forefront, and oftentimes, if you go on the social media, you see the level of appreciation the people have for his image. And some say that without him, after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was extraordinarily rendition to Nigeria from Kenya, that the hope of IPOB would have been settled by now, that there would never be any word like, Biafra, independence and all of that. But via his continuous push, for the people to come out and all of that, it has made it a reality. That's what they said. But then some people believe that he is only trying to aggravate the status of indigenous people of Biafra globally by consistently getting involved in nefarious activities like the ones that we have heard thus far in the southeast, causing the military to continue to stay in the southeast, and also the possibility of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu getting solution for his for staying in DSS custody seems to be very impossible because of him. But so the argument keep continuing. Like for example, as at yesterday, we heard from IPOB. IPOB came out to announce via the media to Nigerians, and what they told Nigerians was that because of the fact that Ifeanyi Ejiofor has announced a shift in the date of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial to I think 28th of June 2022 from 26th of May, and for that reason there will not be anything like sit at home. But he came and gave a contrary, info and said that the sit at home stands. And IPOB had already made it known that the reason for sit at home will always be whenever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being tried. That is a proof of their love for him and kind of solidarity move to show that they respect and they love him. But for Simon Ekpa, it's a different ball game. For him, he believes that it's a way of making sure that the economy of the country in the southeast is drained to a point that the government will notice them and will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So you now realize that at the point there's some level of misunderstanding. Everything seems not to be well defined. Some people say he's doing it for a just cause. Some are saying he's a criminal intended guy and all of that. But IPOB has made their point known that this guy do not even have a part with them. But guess what? From indications thus far and from analysis from top analysts, they seems to say that he has more grip on the people than that's talking about IPOB, more grip on IPOB than the likes of Emma Powerful and the DOS. Let's look at some of the reactions of Nigerians in respect to this. Someone here says, this is a baseless propaganda. IPOB leadership must address two major issues. Number one, what does it know about the kidnap and rendition of Kanu to Nigeria? Any serious management should have ordered an investigation into this saga and at least brief its member. Number two, has it investigated the charges of financial fraud leveled against some of them? If the answer is in the affirmative, the leadership should officially release its finding, at least to the members. Excuse me. Another person responding to what the first guy said, whatever the case may be, Ekpa has gone 100% rugged and completely negates the basis of IPOP struggle since his ban of criminals started killing Igbos. Kanu has sent 3 messages rejecting these antics in strong language, so Ekpa cannot claim that he is not aware. No matter what the disagreement may have been, there has to be one line of command and control for effective control of IPOB. However, Ekpa may form his own platform and peacefully struggle for self-determination instead of trying to hijack a group which he is not even a registered member. So many other reactions are coming up, and this one here says, continuous fight by both of you will keep us in a stale position. Why not see how you can reconcile some issues and come together as a people? Many reactions coming in, but Emma Powerful still standing his ground that this guy, Simon Ekpa, does not know anything about the foundation of IPOB and is not ready to align with what is happening as such. Nobody should link him again to IPOB. What's your position on this? Let's interact in our comments.